Okay, we're going to get to that if you want to ask that.
Eric, this interview is over. This interview is over. Let's go now.
Eric, I'm giving you the opportunity to set the record straight, to clear up why these things happened.
Eric.
Okay.
We were trying to ask Eric Haas about a series of complaints to 7 on Your Side and at least 10 to the Better Business Bureau about his deck resurfacing company, Deck Daddy. The woman is his lawyer, 210 to Win, who set up our meeting and is now desperately trying to end it.
We need to stop taping for a second. We need to walk. I need to talk to you. Come on.
This started in April with Alan Rector's deck.
Another area where it's just completely peeled up.
He hired Deck Daddy to resurface it, but says the work was subpar. And Rector says Deck Daddy overcharged him.
Told him to put $2,000 on the credit card, and then they had a check for the balance of the $4,365. Instead of $2,000, they put the full balance on my credit card as well as cash in the check.
I didn't get anything except a 2-month runaround.
Cheryl Galt, a widowed mother of 3, says the work she paid for never got done. Adding Haas repeatedly promised a refund, but it didn't come until she mentioned 7 on Your Side.
I immediately started getting text messages back. Immediately. I mean, the timestamps on the text messages are immediate. I'll get you your refund, you know.
They're an empty shell.
Charles Cole gave Deck Daddy a $1,700 down payment. A crew power washed his deck, marked some boards with white paint, and never returned. He hired the company after visiting their website.
Better Business Bureau logo there.
But don't believe the logo or the claim they've got an A+. Ed Johnson from the BBB.
They're not accredited. They have an F rating with us. You can't get any worse than that.
Why was your website claiming you were a member and accredited by the BBB?
The website doesn't say that.
The website did as of the end of May. That's taken from your website. Why did it say that?
It does not say that.
But you can see, it did say that. We tried to ask him again.
This interview is over. This interview is over.
So then why are you talking to me?
Let's go. Let's go.
Do you want to talk to me outside, or are we leaving?
Let's go. Let's talk. I need to talk to you right now.
Eric, why was this on your website? I mean, this is a simple question to answer. Was this a mistake?
Eric, this interview is over.
Eric. The answer is yes, it was a mistake.
Documents show Maryland's Home Improvement Commission is launching an investigation after receiving 8 complaints. State law requires contractors to be licensed. In March, the commission says it sent Deck Daddy a cease and desist order for advertising without a license. And these Deck Daddy contracts list a license number belonging to a different company.
Who are you licensed with in Maryland? What agency in Maryland are you licensed with?
My partner, Elaine Monet.
Your partner, Leigh Monet, is not a state. I asked you.
No, she has my license. She with her. I have a joint license.
Eric, this interview is over.
Haas did read a written statement before our interview acknowledging mistakes were made as the company, in his words, grew too quickly. He said they are working to make them right. The claim about being BBB accredited is now off the Deck Daddy website. Half the complaints we've received at 7 on Your Side have been fully resolved, including the Rectors, who got a refund. We are posting Haas's video statement and our entire interview at WJLA.com, and we should tell you for a time, Deck Daddy did advertise at WJLA.
This interview is over.
Hold on.
This interview is over.
I have a joint license with her.
Eric, this interview is over.
Actually, it's just the beginning. Our 7 on Your Side investigation revealed questionable business practices and numerous complaints to ABC 7, the Better Business Bureau, and the state of Maryland about Deck Daddy, a deck resurfacing company owned by Eric Haas.
We have always been very honest about our licensing.
The state of Maryland disagrees. The Home Improvement Commission filed criminal charges in Prince George's and Anne Arundel counties against Haas and a former associate for operating without a license, and in one case, theft. John Papavasilio is the commission's director.
They took advantage of people. They took money without providing a service. They could have gotten licensed years ago. They did not do so. To put it bluntly, they failed miserably.
Charles Cole's complaint led to Haas being charged for acting as a contractor without a license in Prince George's County. Cole hired Deck Daddy to work on his deck. A crew power washed it, marked some boards with white paint, and never returned, leaving his deck to rot.
It's a relief if you get shut down. I mean, I don't want other people to go through what I went through on this. Just a nightmare.
Nightmares we've heard before.
I ended up overcharging us initially by $4,365.
I didn't get anything. I didn't get anything except a 2-month runaround.
Along with Haas's promises.
I'm confident moving forward, every Deck Daddy customer will be completely 100% satisfied.
The entire experience has been awful.
Montgomery County residents Rand Golitz and his wife were not satisfied. They hired Deck Daddy in early July, and the work took more than a month.
Essentially charged one deposit, returned it, charged the full job, not returned it, charged the deposit another time, and then he eventually returns that. And then I find multiple charges to Home Depot.
In Silver Spring, Eleanor Pernia says she too was overcharged, triple billed. But Haas says he wasn't paid for the work he did on her deck.
I have paid him $7,000. This is a lot of money. I'm not paying him any more money.
It could be Haas who ends up paying. State regulators say after the criminal charges have been wrapped up, they plan to pursue civil penalties. Now, Haas has denied wrongdoing, but late today gave us a statement saying, in light of today's reports, Deck Daddy has decided to suspend its operations until it determines that it is in full compliance with all local laws and regulations. In the meantime, we welcome any customer that believes he or she is entitled to a refund to contact us. We are still committed to 100% customer satisfaction. We have more online at WJLA.com. In the newsroom, Chris Van Cleve, ABC 7 News.